The interview is really great. The interview is my personal, from my heart. It's too good.
Before starting my feedback, I want to know from you that first of you tell me that how was the interview and what do you want to rate yourself out of 10. Now relax. Interview is done. Now we'll have the feedback so we can talk and discuss things. So tell me, how was it and what do you want to rate yourself?
The interview is really great. The interview is my personal, from my heart. It's too good. And my mark is I'm not answering more than 3-4 questions in basics level, so I am get only 10 off mark only. Off mark.
Okay, cool. Got your point. See, I'll tell you my feedback, what I felt about the interview, and what all things you have to improve. Okay, because you have to work very hard if you want this job role. Honestly speaking, you have to work very hard because there is too much competition in this particular job role, and many teachers are there who are too much educated and who have too much knowledge. Okay, so if you apply for the same job role now, you have to prove yourself that you are different from them. Then only you'll get this job role. Okay, I'll start with the beginning of the interview. The beginning was from the introduction part. Introduce yourself. Okay, that was my first question to you. Okay, in that question, you elaborated it so much. Like you were telling about your family background, your education background, everything. Okay, it was a very elaborative introduction. Okay, don't elaborate so much. Okay, because if you elaborate so much, the interviewer will be bored. He'll not take interest in listening to you because intro is something that should be short. In short intro, you have to speak much about yourself. Okay, because in Byju's interview na, they'll not give you much time. Okay, for the intro, they'll just say you have 30 seconds time or 40 seconds time. In this 40 seconds, introduce yourself, right? That will be very difficult for you to manage things. You have so many things to speak up. Okay, so practice more, that concise the things, make it short and make it clear. Okay, that whatever things are there in you, you have to make it short and clear and represent in front of interviewer. Okay, that is the very first thing you should follow. Okay, secondly, if I come to the second question, the Byjus and all, or like who is the founder of Byjus, year of foundation, co-founder and all, that was pretty good. I was impressed from all those questions because you were able to answer each and every question correctly. Okay, I didn't find any incorrect answers, so I was very happy with that section. Okay, and what made me more happier is your demo video part. Demo was awesome. Okay, as per me, you have given a great demo. Okay, because in the short span of time, you were trying to explain everything. Okay, trigonometry, angles, sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, everything. Okay, so it was an attractive demo. Okay, anyone who is having zero knowledge, if he's seeing your video for the first time, definitely he'll praise you that you have done a good job. Okay, in explaining things. Demo was awesome. I loved that. Okay, just one thing I would like to add in demo, that make more diagrams. Okay, as you made a diagram that there's a bridge, road is there, a building is there, right? So try to make more diagrams. Okay, make it more diagram friendly because diagram is something that will help the candidates to study easily everything. Okay,
Easily.
so try to make more diagrams. Okay, second thing is in tan theta formula, that is p by b, right? You might have told that tan theta is sine by cos, right? So it would be easier to like explain things, right? If sine is p by h, cos is b by h, then tan is sine by cos. So if sine by cos, p by h is there, b by h is there, h and h is cancelled. And what is remaining? P by b. This is an easy trick to remember. Okay. So for the first timers, this will work. Okay. They'll not have to remember much because sine and cos are done. Tan is just sine by cos, nothing else. Okay. So this way you can explain and make it more like convincing towards the interview. Okay. So next time when you give your demo, live demo anywhere, try to add this concept. Okay. Rest demo was awesome. I was pretty much happy with demo. I was like, I have to shortlist you from this demo only. I was so much interested in that demo. That was awesome. But the major part was questions, academic questions. That was very poor. You also know. I was asking you simple formula. Sine A plus B. Sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. That is simple formula of sine A plus B. Right? That is a very, very basic formula. If you are teaching class 5, 6 students also, na, they might be using the formula. because every question in trigonometry starts from this formula only. After P by H, B by H, we have the next step is this formula, sin A plus B, cos A plus B, tan A plus B, right? This is very, very basic thing. You should know this formula. Okay. If you say no, then definitely you'll have a negative impact in the interview. If you say I don't know, I forgot the formula, this will not work. Okay.
Okay.
Next thing, I asked you formula, volume of cone, volume of cylinder. That is of class 3rd or 4th. That is not even of class 5th and 6th also. 1 by 3 pi r square h, right? Simple formula. Volume of cone 1 by 3 pi r square h. Very simple formula, right? So this all things you cannot say no. These are very, very basic formulas. Nothing can be basic than this. I cannot ask you any basic question than this, because basic, then if I'll go, then I have to ask you plus and minus. That add 2 numbers, subtract 2 numbers. Nothing can be basic than this. Okay, because these are the base of mathematics. If a teacher is saying, I don't know the formula of volume of cone, volume of cylinder, then so nobody can help it. So you should understand this. That is very important, that you should know basic formula. You said no, I don't know any formula. And you told that I have not revised. I have not read that. So there is no requirement of reading this. If you are a teacher, you should know by base. You can't say I have to recall it, revise it. This cannot be added. If I am a candidate and I am saying this, I want to recall revision, then things can work fine. But you cannot say revision part because you're a teacher, right? I'm not a teacher. Then also I know the basic things. Then you should definitely know, because you're a mathematics teacher. So you have to teach in Byjus. So if someone asks you in between your session to tell me the formula of this, how will you answer in Byjus? You have to know all this. You cannot say no to simple questions. Okay. Then the answer of HCF and LCM was also wrong. It was not correct. First was correct. Second question was not correct. Okay. Second question I asked you, that HCF is given, LCM is given. One number is this, second is this. That was correct. Right?
Oh.
But I asked you one more question. 2 consecutive natural numbers. Right?
Natural numbers.
That is 1. The answer is 1. Okay? Of that question. Yes, answer is 1 of that question. Okay? Because 1 is something who has no HCF, no LCM. What is the LCM of 1? And what is the natural number also? Right? 1. Okay? Yes, yes. So I was asking a common number. My question was a common number which has same HCF and LCM. That was 1. I was just twisting the question to test you. Simpler way, it was tell me a number which has same HCF and LCM. That is 1.
Okay.
So that was a simple part of this question. So you have to recall this. I cannot say you directly tell me HCF and LCM of a number which is having same LCM and same HCF. I cannot say that. So you have to tell that, okay, sir, I'll ask you a question. I'll twist and turn the question, but you have to understand that what is my part, what I'm trying to explain you. That should be your job to understand things in a better way. Okay?
Okay.
Apart from that, I asked you simple basic question of trigonometries also, right? So that is something that you don't know, right? You were not able to answer those questions. Okay. Basics was very, very poor. You also know. I will not add every question, because in every question almost I was not satisfied, to be very honest. I was like, you should know this particular thing. You should not give up in this particular question. This is basic. And I ask you a simple question. What is sine A is equals to cos A? What is the value of A? Right? 45 degrees. So you cannot say wrong of this particular question. This is a very basic question. You know the angles, sine 0, sine 30, sine 45. So it cannot be like no. The answer cannot be no. I don't know. You have to attempt this question. You have to answer this question. This is a very, very basic question. So you should know. You should have answered this question. Okay. So some question was like you should have answered, because you are an academic counselor, maths teacher. So you should have answered. Okay. So now demo is good. Work on the intro part from today. Make it short intro. Okay. Don't make it a vast kind of intro. Always make a short intro.
One thing, I am adding my banking studying, exam studying. I am studying.
Don't add. Don't add. No required. This is not required. Only add about yourself, whatever you have done, how you have chosen this career as teaching as your career. Add this, and then add about your hobbies also. What is your hobbies? What do you do in your spare time, leisure time, free time? है ना? You might be doing something for yourself also, apart from your job and your studies and all, right? So add that hobbies part also. That was missing in today's session. So add that hobbies part also in next interview. Okay.
Okay.
And if you do that, then definitely things will work fine. There will be no issue. Okay. So you have to work on all these things. Intro, demo is good. Only make some changes in demo videos so that live demo looks good. Okay. And major part was the academic thing. Okay. So in the
Okay.
academic thing, you have to work very hard. So today I'll do one thing. I'll share one notes with you. Okay. In
Okay.
that notes, it contains all the questions which I asked you today. Okay. So from
Okay.
that notes, study and make your base strong. Okay.
Okay.
Go through all the
Definitely.
formulas. Okay. Just do one thing. Go through all the formulas, basic concept of all the topics. Okay. Number system, trigonometry, algebra, whatever is there. See the basics of all the things. Okay. Basics should not be skipped. Okay. Formulas, basic concept, basic things that should not be skipped. Okay. If I ask you any formula of volume of cone, cylinder, surface area, total surface area, anything, you should be comfortable to answer all those questions. You should not say no to all those questions. So a trigonometric formula, sine A plus B, cos A plus B, it should be handy with you. So I'm giving you all the formulas also with this particular notes. In this notes, we have all the questions, all the answers, all the formulas. Okay.
Okay.
So just go through it and just see where you are lacking and what all things can you improve day by day. Okay.
Oh.
So now from today, your job is to practice more and more. Okay. You only need practice and only in the academic part. So work on the intro. Byjus, whatever answer you gave, that was good. Demo is also good. Leave the demo also. Demo is also good. If you work on something, the demo is perfect. So leave demo. Only work on intro part as well as academic part. Try to go through all basic things. YouTube some topics that basics about trigonometry, basics about number system. You'll get a video in YouTube. From that video, learn every single basic thing, whatever basic can be. Okay. So work
Within
hard
2
because
days.
see, I'll tell you one thing. You are a good teacher. Okay. Because the way you speak, the way you explain things, that is very attractive. Anyone if listens to your way of like teaching, they'll get attracted towards you and they'll be like, okay, I have to learn. Okay. So you can be a good teacher and you can crack this job role. But the major thing is you should know basic things. If you don't know, then no one will hire you. That is very simple. You also know that, right? So just start working on all these things. Okay. And once you are prepared with everything, let me know. We'll have one more session with you and there I'll check that what all things you have improved in yourself. Then we'll have one more interview. Okay. Then I'll check what all things are improved. I'll ask you new questions that day. That will not be same questions. I'll be asking you new questions. But just I'll check that basic is improved or not. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So you only have to work hard now. That is all from my side. Right. Now, if you want to ask something to me, definitely go ahead and ask me.
Sir, I ask you, if I'm work today, I'm already learned something. If I work hard today, if I know all the academic topic very well, then I will crack the interview or not.
No one can stop you. I assure you that no one can stop you. If the academics is covered by you, okay, and you are able to answer basic things, only basics. If I'm asking difficult question, you're not answering me, not a problem. I'm okay with it. But basics should be handy with you. That is only I want. If you work on that, now no one can stop you to crack the interview. Because the way you give the demo, that is very attractive and no one can stop you from that. Okay. So I was impressed and definitely everyone will be impressed. Okay. So just work on the basics and academic part. If you do that now, definitely you're shortlisted. Don't worry about that. Okay. Just work on the improvement. That's all. Okay.
Okay.
So I wish you all the luck from my side. Try hard and you have to work hard.
Okay.
Go ahead.